All right, welcome to this lesson on how to lose 10 pounds fast. Let's dive right into this information. This is basically a crash course I'm gonna put you through. So let's go through this. This is very, very important if you want to quickly lose weight in the coming weeks. Okay. Number one, what I want you to understand from the very beginning of this crash course is that you need to understand that you need a plan of attack. Okay. I've said it a million times, but you need a plan of attack. Now, anything that you see on my Instagram, any before and after pictures, anything that I post with my clients in my stories, all of that progress and all of those results are due to having a plan of attack. Okay. And what's important to understand is that by having a plan of attack, it eliminates all the guesswork. And if you're watching this video right now, I'm 99% sure that you're doing a lot of guesswork. Okay. You're doing a lot of guesswork with your nutrition, you're doing a lot of guesswork with your workouts, and guessing is not good enough. Okay. Not only is it not good enough, it is the most miserable thing to do for really anything. Forget fitness. Guessing with anything, guessing with directions, guessing with how to make food, whatever it is, not a fun time. Okay. So understand there needs to be a plan of attack involved, and we need to eliminate as much guesswork as we can. Okay. Number two, you need to learn how to make progress 24/7. And I'm going to talk about, how you're going to do this in a second. But progress can be made 24/7. And again, when you look at these before and after pictures, when you look at results, okay, the reason why there's such dramatic results is because we are making progress for majority of the day, okay, 24/7. And I want to talk about this new mindset versus old mindset. You might be thinking to yourself, Ricky, there's no way that anyone, especially me, can be making progress in fitness 24/7. Okay. And I'm here to tell you, you are wrong. Okay. The old mindset, which is probably the mindset you have right now, is that you're only making progress while you're working out. Okay. Now let's think about that. If you work out, let's say we work out every day. Nobody works out every day, but let's say we work out every day. That means you'd be making progress 30 to 45 to 60 minutes a day and then not making progress. And that's why you're working out 30 to 45 to 60 minutes and then not making progress the other 23 hours a day. Now let's think to ourselves, do you think you're going to get good results or, forget good results, dramatic results, any results if you are only making progress 1 hour out of the day? The answer is no. Okay. And what I'm about to go into is I'm going to show you how you can be making progress 24 hours a day. Okay. Because that is when the real results get there. Most of us are thinking right now, oh, I'm only making progress when I'm working out. Not true. Let me dive into why you can be making progress more than just when you're working out. Okay. So, how do you make progress? Third bullet point here. How do you make progress 24/7? The answer is by locking in the fitness essentials. Okay. And this is what you came to this video to learn. I promise you. Okay. I'm going to go over the 3 fitness essentials. And what I want you to understand from this entire video is if you want to see big results in fitness, if you want to start getting closer to your goal, then you are going to have to understand what the essentials are to get to your goal and understand how to navigate them and how to use them correctly. Okay. And I'm going to give you some action steps at the end of this video. So stick through the entire video so you know what to do. Okay. But you make progress 24/7 by locking in on your fitness essentials. These are your 3 fitness essentials. You need to write these down. You need to, tattoo these on your forehead, whatever you need to do to remember these. But I need to go through these fitness essentials to you. This is what I teach my clients. This is why people are so successful in fitness is because they've got these 3 essentials locked in. Okay. Number 1 is your training. Okay. Number 2 is your nutrition. And number 3 is your accountability slash mindset. Okay. And they kind of go hand in hand, and I'll explain why here in a second. But these are the 3 essentials. These are all, you need to be doing all 3 of these correctly. Okay. When we're not doing all 3 of these correctly, we are either not seeing any progress or only getting very little progress. Okay. So understand training, nutrition, and accountability slash mindset are what you need to get in line and dial in order to see big results in fitness. Okay. Let me touch on training first. Common misconception I hear all the time. Okay. Is people don't understand what the difference between training and exercising is. Okay. If you're watching this video, you are most likely somebody that is exercising. And you might be thinking, Ricky, what are you talking about? Isn't that a good thing? I was told I'm supposed to exercise. Yes, okay? Exercising is a good thing, okay? But exercising is better than doing absolutely nothing. But exercising is not going to get the job done, okay? It's not going to get you down 10 pounds. It's not going to get you to your weight loss goal, whatever your goal is, okay? In order to see these big leaps in your physique, these big leaps and changes in the mirror, you need to train your body correctly, okay? So let me just touch on quickly. Exercising basically consists of you just doing random stuff in the gym. You have no plan of attack. You're just doing random stuff here, random stuff there. Oh, I'm going to an exercise class. Oh, I'm going to Pilates class, whatever, okay? You know what that leads to? Very minimal or no progress at all. Why? Because there's no rhyme or reason. There's no plan of attack. Okay. So what does training look like? Training looks like you have a structured plan of attack to get to your goals. Okay. If you want to get leaner, if we want to look leaner in the mirror, if we want to have, let me pause real quick. If we want to look leaner in the mirror, you need to have moderate to high muscle mass, and you need to have a low body fat percentage, okay? If you're someone that has very little muscle mass right now, doing cardio every single day is not going to make you look leaner in the mirror, okay? So that is what I refer to as working harder and not smarter, okay? So you need to train your body correctly if you want to get to your goal, okay? I'm not saying cardio is useless. My clients do cardio. I do cardio. It is a very essential tool, but you need to understand the big picture of it, okay? So, and I could go on and on for an hour about that. This is just a quick crash course. But the main thing I want you to understand is there's the difference between what you're doing right now, which is just kind of random stuff in the gym or random exercise classes, and following a structured plan of attack that's designed for you and your goals, okay? And what that would look like is like, hey, this is just an example. We're lifting on Monday and Tuesday. We have a cardio day Wednesday, lifts Thursday, Friday, cardio Saturday, whatever it looks like for you and your goal. But it needs to be well designed, well thought out, and basically designed to get you to where you need to be, okay? So that's the first thing. Training versus exercising. You need to be training, not exercising, okay? The second thing is nutrition mistakes, okay? Again, if you're watching this video, I'm 99.999% sure you're messing up big time on your nutrition, okay? Especially if you're someone that has been struggling with progress. And especially if you're someone that works out a ton, okay? Whether that's lifting, whether that's running, whether that's walking, whatever your form of workouts have been. If you're someone that works out a ton and has not seen any weight loss progress, I'm 110% sure it's because you've messed up your nutrition. Now, again, this is another thing I could dive in for an hour on. Let me just give you basically the meat and potatoes of it. If you're not tracking your calories and you're not sure how many protein, carbs, and fats you need to be eating per day, then you are just guessing every single day with your nutrition, okay? And I'm not saying that you need to track your calories and your macros for your entire life, but if you have the goal of getting down 10 pounds and making progress, then it's needed, okay? That's what's needed. Why is it needed? I already went over it in this video. We need to remove all guesswork, okay? So the big mistake I see is people are not tracking. They're just guessing with what they're eating. And the big saying I love to hear is people would say, "Oh, I eat healthy." Ricky, there's no way I shouldn't be losing weight. Like I'm running a whole bunch, I'm lifting these days, and I eat healthy. Let's think about that phrase real quick. What does eating healthy mean? I just talked about guessing. I just talked about, having like data and tracking. Eating healthy tells me absolutely nothing about how you actually eat. Okay, and I think it's just something in our subconscious that we tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better. Because one, I think a lot of times when we say that, we know we're not eating very healthy. But two, even if we think we are eating healthy, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, you can eat healthy food and still over consume and not lose weight. Okay, you can eat healthy food, but you can be eating, too many of the wrong macros. Maybe we're eating too many fats and too many carbs, not enough protein, and it's slowing our results. Okay, regardless of what it is, we need to start bringing some more data to this, and and not just using the cop out of, oh, I eat healthy, because again, saying you eat healthy does not mean anything. Okay, so that's a big nutrition mistake right there, and I'll talk about how to fix it in a second. And then the third thing I want to go over is your accountability slash consistency slash mindset. Okay, that's like the third essential. At the end of the day, stuff just needs to get done. Okay, you just need to do it. Okay, what I mean by that is like, fitness and nutrition is, it is, if you don't, especially nutrition, if you don't know what you're doing with calories and macros, I can understand the confusion and how it can be a little challenging. But at the end of the day, most of us know what we need to do. We need to move our bodies more, and we need to figure out, how we can, eat better and eat for our goals. And that's where I refer, I prefer the phrase eat for your goals and not eat healthy, because eating healthy tells me nothing. Eating for your goals, that tells me you know how to eat for your goals, okay? But at the end of the day, this stuff just needs to be done, and a lot of times it's just not done, okay? It's like, like if you, even if you're just simply exercising and you have no training plan, like, if you just moved more that you would lose weight, okay? But a lot of times we just make excuses, we got this, and it's just not done, okay? At the end of the day, things just need to get done, okay? And you need to hold yourself accountable. You need to be consistent, and then, mindset ties into all this, okay? And, let me explain the mindset real quick. When you're guessing with 1 and 2, with the essentials 1 and 2, which are your training and your nutrition, it kills your mindset, okay? When you're just doing random stuff in the gym and not getting results, and thinking you're eating healthy, saying you're eating healthy and not getting results, it kills your accountability, it kills your consistency, because it kills your mindset, okay? Because you start doing all this stuff, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, and I'm not seeing the results, and then you're just like, screw this, I'm not freaking doing this anymore, okay? Again, if you follow me on social media, I preach about it all the time. That is working harder and not smarter. When we are working out, we want to know that what we're doing in the gym, what we're doing for a workout, is getting us closer to our goal. When we are eating, we want to make sure that what we are eating is getting us closer to our goal. When we are just guessing on those, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of, maybe you getting pissed off at yourself, whatever it might be. But when you're just guessing with 1 and 2, it kills your mindset. And when your mindset's down, then your accountability drops, and then your consistency drops, okay? It just snowballs on each other, okay? So those are the 3 essentials, and you need to understand that you need to take action to get your training locked in, get your nutrition locked in, and get your mindset accountability. Well, basically get your mindset locked in, and that will boost your accountability and boost your consistency, okay? This is the end of it. Let me wrap this up here. So I want you to think about this before I give you your action steps. Think about this. Number 1, think about if you knew exactly what to do in the gym to get to your goal, okay? And then number 2, on top of that, you knew exactly what you needed to eat to get to your goal. And then number 3, you have a confident and positive mindset around working out and eating, okay? Just sit there, stare at these 3 bullet points real quick. Just think about what life would be like if you knew exactly what you had to do in the gym, you knew exactly what you needed to eat, and you were confident and you enjoyed working out, okay? I think for most of us watching this video, that is just something that we don't think is an actual reality, okay? And I'm here to tell you, it is a reality, okay? This is how I live my life. This is how I feel every single day, and this is what I strive to teach other people on how to do. Because, again, when we're guessing everything, I don't blame people. Stuff is miserable, okay? Fitness is miserable if we're doing stuff and not seeing results. Eating is miserable if we're eating things specifically we don't like and not seeing results, okay? But I'm telling you, there is a world where all 3 of these things, and you look great, you feel great, and you have a great positive mindset around working out and eating, okay? And that is what my goal is to get my clients to. That's what my goal with all the information I share on social media. That's my goal for people, okay? That's the goal around PR fitness training. So let me get into the action steps I want you to take here after watching this video. So how are you going to lose 10 pounds fast? Here are your action steps. Number 1, you need to go to the App Store and you need to download the MyFitnessPal app. If you don't know what the MyFitnessPal app is, it's free. It's a calorie and macro tracker. You need to download it on your phone, and you need to track everything that you eat and drink. Okay? Everything. I mean everything. Okay? Except for water. But anything that has calories that you're putting in your body, you should be tracking in this app. Once you do that, you're going to realize, whoa, I'm eating a whole bunch of calories most likely. And the other thing you're going to realize is like, wow, I'm consuming an insane amount of carbs, an insane amount of fats, and like 30 grams of protein, which is nothing. Okay, which is very low protein, which is a huge problem. Okay, that's the first thing you need to do. So after this video, go download the MyFitnessPal app. Number 2, you need to stop drinking alcohol, okay, for at least a period of time. I would say a month. I would say 4 weeks, okay? This drives me absolutely insane, okay? If you're someone that's serious about getting to your goals, I'm not saying you never have to drink alcohol, okay? I drink alcohol myself. I don't eliminate alcohol completely from my clients, but if you're serious about getting to your goal and we're binge drinking on a weekly basis, it's not going to help. Okay. And I don't care what Instagram influencer you've seen, girl or guy, that's drinking and says, oh, you can do both. Guess what? You're not them. Okay. And I'm not going to elaborate I'm not going to waste too much time on that. You're not them. Okay. It's not in the blueprint of Plan of Attack. And just think about this. If you're someone that's trying to save money, no financial advisor is going to be okay with you going to the casino every night. Okay. They're not going to be like, oh, yeah, gambling, 3 to 4 days a week, that's not too bad. You'll be fine. They're going to be like, no, you can't go to the casino. Okay. Think of it that way. If you're drinking alcohol and you have a weight loss goal, you need to stop drinking alcohol for a period of time until you start making some progress. Okay. Number 3, you need to follow a structured strength training program. I put an asterisk next to this. I obviously have programs, but the more important thing I want you to understand is, again, in order to look leaner in the mirror, you need moderate to high muscle mass and you need low body fat. You do not gain muscle mass just doing cardio, okay? Cardio, we will burn body fat, and I'm not saying cardio is a bad thing, and I'm going to get that in a second, but we need to start following a structured strength training program. I would say a minimum of 3 days per week, okay? So if you're lifting a minimum 3 days per week, along with these other 3, you're going to be good. Number 4, walk a minimum of 30 minutes each day. I would prefer 6 days per week, okay? And if you want to put it into a step count, I would say 10 to 12,000 steps per day. If you're moving that much, it makes me feel better that you are, getting enough general movement in. That's going to boost your calories for a day, calorie burn for the day. Okay, quick note. This obviously can be much more individualized, but if someone came up to me in the street and like, Ricky, you have 30 seconds to tell me what I need to do to lose 10 pounds, this is what I would tell them. Okay, I would just shoot it off to them. I'd be like, I swear it can be so more individualized. No, I want to hear. Okay, download the MyFitnessPal app, stop drinking alcohol, follow the structured training program, walk 30 minutes each day, 6 days per week. That's 10 to 12,000 steps. Okay, that's what you need to do. Okay. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did find this helpful, please reach out to me on Instagram. I have no idea who watches most of my stuff, so it's just like, it makes me feel better that people are actually learning or getting anything out of it. My Instagram is at rickyperez.fit. These are 2 quick examples of clients that went through my one-on-one online training program. Both of them obviously had weight loss goals. We lost body fat. We gained or maintained muscle mass, and that is why you see these dramatic changes, okay? You see a dramatic change right here. She's got way less body fat, and she's maintained and slightly gained muscle mass. Makes her look a lot leaner in the mirror over here. And then Adam over here dropped about, I want to say 20 pounds, or I'm sorry, it was just above 10 pounds, but it looks like a dramatic drop. That is the power of changing your body composition, okay? When you have less body fat and more muscle mass, night and day difference, okay? If I were to tell you guys this was 30 pounds, most of you guys would believe it's 30 pounds. It was not 30 pounds. I believe it was closer to 12 pounds. But that's just what's possible when you get these essentials that I just talked about in line. Those are the quick results that happen, okay? There's more before and after pictures on my website. It's www.trainprfitness.com. And if you have any individualized questions, okay, I encourage you to book a call with me, okay, and I can go into more depth about those questions with you. Everyone's got their own individualized story, individualized this and that. It's a lot easier for me to explain stuff, on a call, okay? And you can go to my Instagram bio for that, or you can book it at this website. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Make sure you save this and start implementing the action steps today.